There's something deeply important your guardian angels want you to know about that special someone who has been lingering in your thoughts. You may have felt their presence in subtle ways, a sudden memory, a small sign, or even a quiet sense that they're thinking of you. What might surprise you is that this person has been quietly following you online. They've been watching your posts, your stories, the little moments you choose to share with the world. Yet, when it comes to meeting you face to face, they hesitate. It isn't indifference that keeps them away, it's fear. They lack the confidence to approach you directly, and so they stay in the safety of the digital shadows, admiring you from afar. The angels remind you that in this modern world, where screens often stand between hearts, connections can form in the most unexpected ways. The digital space, while seemingly cold and impersonal, has become a realm where emotions still flow and spirits still connect. For this person, the screen acts as both a bridge and a shield, a bridge that allows them to feel close to you, and a shield that protects them from the sting of rejection or the fear of saying the wrong thing. It's not that they don't want to speak to you, it's that their heart trembles at the thought of vulnerability. It's fascinating how much the digital era has transformed the way people express affection. Once upon a time, a glance across a crowded room could spark something magical. Now, that glance might come in the form of a like, a comment, or a quiet follow. The gestures may be virtual, but the emotions behind them are very real. The angels want you to understand that this person's silence doesn't mean apathy, it's their way of managing emotions too powerful for them to express in words. The sense of safety that comes with online interactions gives them the freedom to admire you without the pressure of direct eye contact or the vulnerability that comes with speaking their heart aloud. In truth, this goes beyond mere convenience, it speaks to the deeper emotional safety that the digital world provides. Within this space, admiration can bloom quietly, shielded from judgment and misunderstanding. It allows time for thoughtful reflection, time to craft words carefully, to express emotions honestly, and to show affection in gentle, deliberate ways. Without the immediate pressure of face-to-face interaction, people can communicate more freely, revealing fragments of their soul they might never dare to reveal in person. This person has likely done exactly that. They've been watching your stories, reacting to your posts, perhaps even liking your photos with subtle consistency. Each of these small gestures, though seemingly insignificant, is a breadcrumb trail leading back to their heart. They are leaving quiet traces of affection, hoping you'll notice, hoping you'll sense that there's meaning behind those small digital actions. Every click, every reaction, is a way of saying, I see you. I admire you. I care. Yet beneath those gestures lies an inner struggle, a push and pull between desire and fear. On one hand, they long to reach out, to start a conversation, to hear your voice and see your smile in real time. On the other hand, the very thought of doing so fills them with anxiety. They worry that their words will stumble, that they'll say something foolish, or that you won't feel the same way. That fear of rejection looms large in their heart, paralyzing them before they even take the first step. Imagine the conflict they feel, wanting to connect so deeply, yet unable to cross the invisible line between digital admiration and physical connection. It's a delicate balance, one that many people in today's world understand far too well. They want to be seen and known, but the fear of not being enough keeps them at a distance. They are trapped in the space between wanting to be close and needing to feel safe. Your angels want you to remember a time when you may have felt something similar, when you admired someone from afar but couldn't find the courage to say a word. Remember the butterflies, the nervous hesitation, the countless what-ifs that swirled in your mind. This person is standing in that same emotional space. They replay potential conversations in their head, imagining what they would say to you, how you might respond, how the moment could unfold. But the fear of not meeting your expectations, of being misunderstood, keeps them silent. Their hesitation doesn't come from lack of care, quite the opposite. It comes from caring too much. They admire you so deeply that the idea of falling short in your eyes terrifies them. They've built an image of you, and of themselves, in their mind, one that feels safe and ideal online, but fragile in real life. The digital world allows them to feel and control, to choose their words carefully, to edit and present only the best parts of themselves. But face to face, there are no filters, no time to rehearse, no opportunity to hide behind the glow of a screen. It's a common feeling in this age of constant connectivity, to find comfort in the curated version of ourselves that we share online. For many, that version feels more confident, more put together, more capable of expressing affection without the trembling voice or the awkward silence that might happen in person. But the angels remind you that while the digital realm can be a safe haven, true connection, the kind that nourishes the soul, is born from authenticity. Behind every screen is a real person with hopes, dreams, insecurities, and fears. This person who admires you is no different. They may appear confident online, but inside, they wrestle with self-doubt. They want to reach out but question whether they are worthy of your attention. They may even wonder if you've noticed their quiet presence, the likes, the comments, the small but consistent signs of affection. They hope you've sensed their admiration even through the silence. Your guardian angels want you to approach this situation with compassion and patience. See beyond the surface of digital interaction and recognize the vulnerability behind it. Every time they like a post or react to your story, it's not just a casual click, it's an act of courage, a whisper of emotion sent across the distance between you. What seems like shyness or aloofness may, in truth, be their heart's way of protecting itself. In person, this individual struggles with the fear of imperfection. They worry about saying the wrong thing, about letting nerves get the best of them, about not living up to the confident version of themselves they portray online. These insecurities build invisible walls that make it difficult for them to take the leap from virtual admiration to real-life connection. Each time they think of approaching you, their mind fills with doubts. What if I'm awkward? What if they don't feel the same? What if I ruin everything? And so, instead of reaching out, they retreat into silence once again. This pattern of longing and hesitation can be painful, both for them and for you. Every missed opportunity to connect chips away at their confidence, leaving them more uncertain each time. They wonder if you've noticed them, if you've sensed their quiet affection, if perhaps a part of you feels it too. They yearn for a sign, a smile, a small word of kindness, an invitation to talk, something that could give them the courage to step forward. Your angels want to remind you that their silence is not rejection, but a reflection of their inner struggle. They are not avoiding you because they don't care, but because they care deeply. Their admiration runs so deep that it frightens them. They want to show up as their best self, but the weight of expectation keeps holding them back. If you believe you know who this person might be, and if your heart feels open to the possibility, your angels encourage you to extend a gentle hand. It doesn't have to be grand or dramatic, even a simple smile, a warm hello, or a brief conversation could be the spark that helps them break through their fear. Sometimes, all it takes is a small act of kindness to transform hesitation into courage. We all face moments in life when fear whispers louder than hope. We all know the ache of wanting connection but not knowing how to take the first step. The angels are reminding you to meet this situation with empathy. By showing understanding, you not only help this person feel safe enough to open up but also invite a beautiful opportunity for growth and connection into your own life. Relationships, both digital and physical, are built on trust and mutual vulnerability. In the digital realm, it's easy to hide behind perfect words and filtered images, but real intimacy requires courage. It asks us to be seen in our raw, unfiltered truth. Your guardian angels are guiding you to recognize this person's struggle not as weakness, but as a sign of genuine care. Their fear means they value your opinion deeply. Their hesitation means they've thought carefully about how much your presence affects them. Be patient with them. If they ever gather the courage to reach out, listen with an open heart. Let them know that they don't have to be perfect to be accepted. Encourage authenticity, not just in them, but in yourself as well. When two souls meet with honesty and compassion, the connection that forms is far stronger than anything built on pretense. Your guardian angels want you to remember that love, in all its forms, requires bravery. The digital world may have changed the ways we express affection, but the essence of love remains timeless. It still thrives in kindness, understanding, and empathy. And while online interactions may offer safety, it's the courage to step beyond them that brings true fulfillment. This person's admiration for you is pure and heartfelt. They see qualities in you that inspire them, your light, your kindness, your presence. You may not realize how deeply you've touched their hearts simply by being yourself. Sometimes, we become the quiet muse in someone else's story without even knowing it. The angels encourage you to open your heart to possibility, but also to move gently. If this connection is meant to blossom, it will unfold naturally, guided by divine timing. What matters most is that you approach it with compassion, patience, and faith. Every time you choose kindness over judgment, you create a ripple of healing, not just for them, but for yourself as well. True relationships grow through understanding, through the willingness to see another's soul as they are, not as they appear to be. And so, your guardian angels leave you with this reminder: behind the screen, beyond the distance, there exists a heart that beats a little faster when it thinks of you. Their silence hides affection, their hesitation hides admiration, and their fear hides longing. With empathy and patience, you can help bridge the gap between two worlds, the digital and the physical, and open the door to a beautiful, authentic connection that has the potential to change both your lives. Take this message as a gentle nudge from the divine, an encouragement to see beyond appearances, to feel with your heart, and to act with compassion. Sometimes, all it takes is one act of warmth to bring light into someone else's world. Lord, in this digital age where connections are often masked by screens, grant them the courage to rise above their fears. Help them see beyond the barriers of anxiety and insecurity, embracing the possibility of genuine connection. Guide them to discern the true intentions behind hesitant actions, and give them the strength to bridge the gap between virtual admiration and heartfelt interaction. Amen. Remember, you have the power to make someone feel seen and valued.